the topic is based on what I have observed in so many successful entrepreneurs, marketers, and what they do to create and enjoy this kind of success that they are having right now. What I've noticed that, good evening, Jordan. How are you this evening? Thank you very much. What I have noticed about most successful entrepreneurs is that their number one quality that I've seen in almost every one of them is that their mindset. Their mindset. They have a very quality mindset. That is how they view things. So today I'm gonna share with you or provide with you some insights into the mindset of successful entrepreneur. Good evening, Jonah. How are you this evening? Thank you. You're very welcome. How is rain? So just like I said, today I'm going to share with you some tips that to help you, especially if you're very new entrepreneur in this industry, or most probably you've been starting, and you've been experiencing some difficulties, some bumps, which of course is normal, because some of these things can most probably play a role in maybe what you're experiencing. So these are some tips that I'm gonna give you today that's to help you to look into yourself as well, to see the type of mindset you have. Yeah, so even though every human on earth we are different, but there is certain similarities that set us apart for every human and as a group of people. And one primary item that group people together is their mindset. The mindset we have. Yeah. So entrepreneurs must have different mindsets. You come into the work from working, been having full-time job or probably part-time job. That is the mindset of an employee. We are working for somebody else. But when you choose that you want to become an entrepreneur, then that should be another whole type of mindset you have to carry, because it's your own business. Yeah, and why is this so important to differentiate the mindset of an employee and mindset of an entrepreneur? Why is it so important? Well, herein lies the common problem actually that many entrepreneurs they make. Because one thing I know for sure with entrepreneurs is that they come into this entrepreneurial industry with an employee mindset. The reason why is so because I've been there, and because many other successful marketers, when they start in this industry, they've also been there in the beginning, come with an employee mindset. Yeah. So employee mindset doesn't work in the world of entrepreneurs' mindsets. It is very, very important for us to think about that, to realize that. Because in an effort to help you to success in your business or in your entrepreneurial journey, I'm gonna share with you some key tips, entrepreneur mindsets that you may want to develop or apply if you want to experience the success that other successful entrepreneurs they are having, especially if you have not already have this in you. This key tips that I'm going to give you today, if you've not already have them in you, it's very, very important that you want to start building them and engraving them in you. That can help you to move forward. Yeah, because the thing is, I've done research about various successful entrepreneurs, as well as like taking at what the research results I get from those results, and also take a look at my own mindset I used to have when I came in this industry, and also the mindset I've developed now and that I'm still developing, because we grow every day, we grow the time. We never stop growing. So these are the tips that I'm going to give you, because then I understand that your mindset is how it should be from the mindset of an employee. Yeah. So here are some of the key mindsets of an entrepreneur, and I will also, as I'm going along, I will give you the similar difference between this two group of people mindsets. An entrepreneur, the very first or key, an entrepreneur focus on the important things, most important things. An entrepreneur focus on the most important things, because you see a large percentage of employees, they are focused on the job they have to do, whether the job is important or not. And actually, it does have to depend when they're working or the type of job they give them, the tax they give them at their job. Most of the things important. Otherwise, they will not have given them tax to do in their job, or told to do so, in the particular job that they are doing. But on the other hand, the mindset of an entrepreneur requires focus on what is the more important, profit-making task. An entrepreneur always focus on what is going to give me profit, what is going to generate income for me. This is the number one focus. Because even, for example, an entrepreneur, even though the restroom or the dishes, they're supposed to be clean, but then at the same time, they have a call they have to make, maybe to a potential customer or client or business partner. What an entrepreneur will do, they will let the dishes in the restroom hold on, and they focus to make that call, because they know that's where their income will come from. So this is focus. That is the mindset of an entrepreneur. Because you know why? If they don't take that call, or if they don't make that call, they're easily telling themselves, I'm turning my back from money. And money is why you are doing business. So they have to make sure that they focus on the profit-making task. The second or key I want to give today: entrepreneurs do not procrastinate. I had it in also one of my live videos quite recently. They don't procrastinate, because while an employee may put off some tasks until tomorrow, an entrepreneur is all about right now. They take action right now. They don't wait for tomorrow. They take action right now, because tomorrow have its own task, tomorrow have its own day. Let me give you an example. My own experience. I think it was 2 days ago. It was snowing very heavily here in Denmark. So my Wi-Fi, the connection, the internet connection was very, very poor. A couple of times I tried to press the button to go live. It keep shutting me out because the Wi-Fi was very, very poor. And then, what do you think I decided next? I almost said to myself, you know what? I'll just do it tomorrow. But in a split seconds, I says, no, I'm gonna make sure I'll press this button until I go live. Whether it's one person that come on to view, whether it's 2 person, I will definitely go live. Because what I know, when those who don't catch me later will always come back and watch the recording. So immediately I make sure I press my button until I get enough Wi-Fi or enough connection to go live. So this is a mindset of an entrepreneur. If I would still have that employee mindset, I will have easily say, let it till tomorrow. And that's procrastination. Because for me, my life, going Facebook Live, is on my daily tasks. So if I don't do it, then I put it aside. And so I don't want to have that mindset. I always want to have the entrepreneur mindset. So it is very, very important. Yeah. So because we procrastinate, when you think in the dictionary of entrepreneur, procrastination, the word of procrastination, they make sure they don't even add that one there. because procrastination is not part of their mindset. It's not part of them. So you also want to build that. If you have the mindset of an employee, you are just new in this industry, you want to make sure that you try to rewire your mind in the mindset of an entrepreneur, because being an entrepreneur, it's your business. You are your business. Yeah. The third tip I want to give you today is entrepreneur, they rely on their guts. Because every man, woman, or child, life is a series of decisions and choices we have to make. But for the entrepreneur, decisions are more than a series. They are an epidemic. And the entrepreneur has to make a split-second decisions all the time, daily, on a daily basis. A split-second decision. Just like one I told you about when my own experience of going life. A split-second decision. Yeah. So the mindset is to rely on the instinct. Yeah, that is the gut, to rely on your instinct to make the decisions, because there are certain decisions you want to make that it's a split second. So that's why you have to develop the mindset of an employee to start focusing on the more important things on a daily basis. The fourth key tip I want to give you to the entrepreneurs: own their failures. Because in life generally, sometimes we fail at something, sometimes we succeed. Yeah, but many employees they tend to. Thank you. I can see that you are having pain. Then it means this topic is definitely for you. Definitely. So you really want to make sure you check the pains you're experiencing. Definitely. I know you're having pain. You contact me, I will help you with that. Okay? I will definitely help you with that. Because once you are having pains, when you hit the pain, then this is the result. So definitely, thank you very much for that. I will definitely contact you because I know you are having pain. I will help you with it. I have the medication for that. Don't worry. And many employees, they tend to find excuses for failures. But successful entrepreneurs have learned that the success only comes because of multiple failures. They fail a couple of times, but don't see these failures as failures. They see this as a learning curve. So they don't, as an entrepreneur mindset, is to own your failure and not to blame somebody else, to blame others when you fail. You want to own your failure, to accept it and see it as a learning curve, not staying there, but always pick up and continue. It's very, very important. And also, the fifth today is set high goals, but a reachable goal. They set goals, to set goals on a daily, weekly, and even monthly, and even yearly basis. Yeah, because personally, for me, I believe everyone, especially as an entrepreneur, everyone should set goals, but few goals at a time, or maybe a small goals at a time that will help you to reach your ultimate goal in life. Yeah, because successful entrepreneurs, they understand that each week and month on a yearly basis, they must make a series of high goals, but reachable goals. It is very, very important. So if you are a new entrepreneur, or you've been an entrepreneur for a while, it is very important to start setting goals. If you are not doing that already in your business, it is very, very important. So this key tip I want to give you today: entrepreneurs have the full, they have the listening mindset. The listening mindset. They have learned to listen much more than they talk. It is very, very important. Because through listening, the entrepreneurs, they can discover the needs of their prospects or their team members. or maybe are business partners, and they can even proceed to solve these problems or these needs of this particular prospect or customers or business partners. So it's very important to have a listening mindset. Because I talk about that, I think quite recently in one of my other live videos about when you're giving a presentation, some of the steps I go through. And one of them, I mentioned that when I ask certain, there's a question I will ask, then I will wait and get listening here and get the feedback, the viewpoint from the person I'm presenting to, the prospect or the customer. Yeah. So listeners normally get more sales than when we talk too much. Because when we listen, then you are able to identify the needs. You are able to identify the problems of your prospect or your customers, and then you can be able to solve those problems. The seventh key tip I want to give you to the entrepreneurs: they are 24/7 entrepreneurs. They are entrepreneurs just in a short time. 24/7 they are entrepreneurs, because like an employee, they are only employee maybe from 9 to 5. It depends your shift job you're doing, or maybe but within the frame of time your job call for that you're an employee. But the moment you are off from work, then you are not an employee anymore. But with an entrepreneur, they are 24/7 entrepreneur, because they are always on ready, they're always on the go. Which that mindset is very, very important as an entrepreneur. So if you're new, you don't have this type of mindset, it's very important that you start to develop this mindset. Good evening, Samuel. How are you? And Crystal, how are you? Also, you're very welcome this evening. And then and also, but just like I said, an entrepreneur, they are more in their position mindset when they eat, when they sleep, even when they are bathing, or whatever they're doing. They are in that entrepreneur mindset 24/7, and it's very important as a new entrepreneur. You want to develop that mindset as well. Yeah, but because these are just few of the tips, because I've divided them in two, because normally I try not to bring all. If it's a broad topic, I try to divide them in two. So it depends how big the topic is. Sometimes I divide them in 3, or maybe sometimes 4. I used to do, when I do some certain what is it called, topics, it depends how big it is, then I divide them to that. But for this particular topic, I divide it in 2. And Monday, because normally I don't come weekend, then Monday I'll bring the rest of the tip, because it's very, very important as an employee. As an employee, if maybe you have a side job and then you're building your business as an entrepreneur, it's very, very important, because your ultimate goal, you want to at the end, like an ultimate goal, you want to build your business, you want to work for yourself full time. You don't want to work for somebody else. So it's already now at the initial stage that you want to start to develop the entrepreneur mindset. It is very, very important to start to see yourself as an entrepreneur, to start to see yourself as a business person. Yeah, you don't want to wait to say, oh, I want to wait at some point. It's already from the moment you make up your mind, you start your business, you want to start to work on you, because you want to work on you even more than working on anything else. Because if you don't work on you that much, your mindset, which is part of it, even your personal development, your personal growth, then it will be very, very difficult for you to climb the ladder in your business. So you want to make sure you develop this mindset, entrepreneur's mindset, and become entrepreneur 24/7 every single day, because that will help you to make decisions, a split-second decision. That will help you to focus on the right thing. Yeah. So if find Vanessa, I would love for you to like this because I've seen Jordan medication on this because I've been seeing it has been put in the headache smiley or whatever it's called. So definitely I'll contact you because I know this really you need this medication. Definitely I know you need this medication. So I will definitely contact you and help you out with this, yeah? So don't worry. That's what you did shows that you really need medication. I have medicine for you. I have the pills for you that will help you. Trust me. Okay. So you all who joined me this evening, I want to thank you all so so much for joining me this evening. And weekend and enjoy you guys on Monday with the part 2 of this topic. Okay, so you all have a wonderful evening. He has been trying to call me. So you guys have a lovely evening, and it's bye for now.